All right, if you're watching this, you probably got some questions about a traffic accident, with injuries, unfortunately. And this can be a confusing topic. You've got sort of the civil side with personal injury and lawsuits and all those lawyers and stuff, but you've also got the traffic or criminal court. Traffic citations part of this as well. They can sort of interact, they can conflict. It can be a bit messy. So I'm going to break that all down for you right now and what you should do if you have a traffic accident with serious injuries or death. On one hand, maybe it's just a small little fender bender in a parking lot where nobody's hurt. On the other hand, it can be multiple cars, terrible injuries, even death can occur. So very big sort of variety in terms of what can happen as a result of the traffic accident. But many times it is just that. It is an accident. It's a simple minor violation of the Illinois Vehicle Code. Other times it can be something crazy criminal like reckless and DUI and stuff. But most of the time, these are just traffic tickets. So you get in this accident and, you just get one little traffic ticket. Sometimes it's like improper lane usage, failure to reduce speed, following too closely. Those are all just traffic tickets, not criminal offenses. But of course, one that results in very serious injuries or death is going to be taken far more seriously in court. So really, what's the difference, right? Same ticket, but the outcome of that traffic violation is different. Someone's hurt or killed. And so you can just expect more of everything in court. More court dates, more eyeballs on it. More discovery, meaning videos, and not necessarily videos, but more discovery reports, accident reconstruction stuff. There's just more when there's a fatality involved, of course. So you should expect it to take longer and be a bigger issue. So what does that really mean? Well, in terms of the traffic ticket, you're not going to jail for either one of them. But if your ticket resulted in a fatality, they can suspend your license. If you just hit, back up into another bumper in the parking lot, they're not suspending your license for that. But if a ticket that results in a fatality, Illinois here can suspend your license. Plus, there's a huge sort of civil liability. The worst thing that happens when you bump up to grandma and hit her bumper is you got a dented bumper, right? And insurance takes care of that. Here, when there's a fatality or is something close to it, a very serious injury, you can bet that personal injury lawyers are getting involved. And that's where you really, really, really hope that you had insurance. This is why you pay for insurance, folks. Yeah, it helps with grandma's bumper too. But most importantly, if there is a fatality involved, there's serious dollars here that may exchange hands. And that's why you better have had that insurance company in order to do that, in order to take care of that for you. Because that's how it works. As long as you had a valid insurance policy, your insurance company is what we call duty bound to take care of that issue for you. Like, that's what you pay them for. There's a contract for them to take care of that issue for you. And so most of the time, you really don't need to deal with that. The insurance takes care of the personal injury claim that may be against you. They will defend you in court. They will settle it. They will pay it out of pocket. That's, again, why you have insurance. I literally cannot stress that enough. So if you were in a serious accident and you were a valid driver with a valid insurance policy, you very much might want to hire a lawyer to handle the traffic infraction, right? Which is what we do. But you do not need to hire a lawyer to handle the personal injury suit. Your insurance company does that. That's the value, right? They don't cover your traffic ticket, right? That's what you need me for. But they do cover the what could be a massive claim against your insurance, obviously, if people are hurt or killed. So huge benefit there to having insurance, but there's also a benefit to handling that traffic ticket the right way. So here, you're in court, you get this traffic ticket that unfortunately somebody's passes away and they're saying it's your fault. You go into court and you're like, oh, it's just a $500 fine. Okay, I'll plead guilty. All right. So number one is now that can trigger a suspension of your license because there was a fatality involved. But also, like, you just admitted guilt to this traffic violation in court. And so now separately in the personal injury claim, and probably a whole different courthouse, definitely different lawyers, different judges, different everything, different calculation here. But your admission to guilt to committing that traffic violation can, in at least here in Illinois and probably many other places, be used against you in the civil case. So you just hurt yourself in the civil case. Now, I know your lawyers, your insurance company's taking care of it and stuff, but you don't want to hurt yourself and make it worse off. So that's one benefit to hiring a defense attorney to represent you on the traffic ticket. The other one, obviously, is just protecting your license, protecting your record, getting the best outcome, avoiding a suspension. Those are the benefits of having your own lawyer in traffic court. The thing that we come across a lot is that, so you're in this accident, somebody's hurt or killed, and the plaintiff, we call that the plaintiff, right? The person who was injured, they hire an attorney, a personal injury attorney. And that personal injury attorney is ready to sue you, sue your insurance company. There's a lot of dollars at stake. And so oftentimes that personal injury attorney will go to traffic court. Of course, they're going to civil court on the personal injury case, but they're also going to traffic court and essentially making a big stink of it, right? Because they want to make this difficult for you. They want you to plead guilty to the traffic ticket. It makes their civil case easier. For whatever reason, and I actually don't know the reason, insurance companies don't actually back you up in court. They're just like, we don't care. We'll do whatever you want in the traffic court. And I think that's kind of a mistake, right? And so our clients are in court oftentimes, and they've got a prosecutor against them. They've got a injured person or the family of an injured person against them. They've got a personal injury attorney against them. And many times I've seen people who eventually become our clients be like, holy cow, that was not the traffic court experience I was expecting. There were 5 people there, staring at me, saying that I'm the one that caused this injury or death, right? I thought this was just a traffic ticket, and it is. But you get, players who can make a big deal out of it. And so a lot of our clients are like, "Hey, I want you there. I need I need to play some defense here, right?" And so a lot of times we come in to help with that, to work with the prosecutor, to pipe down the personal injury attorney, to sort out all these pieces because it can be pretty overwhelming when they're trying to show pictures of terrible accidents and medical injuries and even death in court. So a lot of our clients obviously benefit, practically speaking, protecting your license, protecting your record, protecting your money, protecting sort of your liability in court. Those are all very practical reasons to hire an attorney to handle your traffic ticket after an accident. But also there's sort of that emotional sort of overwhelm one where you got a lot of people against you when there's a very serious accident or injury. So if you need help, let us know. We're here to help. This can be a confusing topic. We got a bunch of different courthousing issues and all that stuff. So here's the TLDR. And that is that if you're in an accident where there's property damage or someone's hurt or killed, there might be a personal injury claim. There may be a civil monetary claim against you. I sure hope you had insurance. And if so, the insurance company will take care of that. That's their job. But you're stuck on your own when it comes to the traffic ticket. And that can be a whole lot to deal with. It can conflict with the personal injury case. There can be some players in court here who are staring at you, and there can be a whole lot of overwhelm associated with an accident, especially if the injuries are serious. So the TLDR is hire a traffic lawyer to help you out with that traffic accident. If it's in the Chicagoland area, we're your guys. We're happy to help.